Good morning, guys. It's me. I know it's been like a week since I have been on YouTube doing a video. I'm usually pretty good about doing one at least every other day, but I've been super sick and I had my neurologist appointment and it didn't go exactly as planned, and I'll get into that. But yes, I've been super sick. At first, I thought it was a sinus infection, but then I think it was also maybe a mild relapse, maybe due to the stress of the information I got from my neurologist appointment. Um, yeah, I was super surprised at that information I got there, but I literally hardly could move for like a week without being super dizzy. It felt like if I moved my head one way or the other, that my brain was rattling inside. My husband thought that it was just a really severe sinus infection, like my equilibrium was off, and maybe that's what it was. I don't know, but I just felt awful for like an entire week. And like I had said before, when I don't move around, my back and my muscles and joints just hurt really bad. So that's part of the reason why I haven't been on. But I think it was Monday or Tuesday I had my neurologist appointment, and I was just explaining to him all the things that have been going on. I've told you guys a little bit about. Sorry, the light is. I've explained to you guys a little bit of what's been going on as far as my eyesight, that I can't drive at night. He hadn't heard anything about my eye problems, about me not being able to drive at night at all. And I also told him that it's affecting my vision during the day, that I can't drive early in the morning when the sun first comes up or when the sun's going down, and that's also affecting the lights in my house as well. Um, yeah, it's just affecting a lot of things with my eyes, and that my back pain's still exactly the same as it's been pretty much throughout the entire time that I've had MS. Um, just a lot of things that have been going on. I was just explaining all that to him. He hasn't been my neurologist this entire time. Obviously, I've seen nurse practitioners, or his people that have been underneath him, and it's changed several times. Let me know if you guys have been with the same actual office, but your neurologists have changed several times. So my chief complaint has always been pain in my back. Like, it's been a 9 all the time. But for some reason, me telling him this time that I've been having so many problems with my eyes, and that my bladder problems have been the same, that it hasn't decreased at all. He had me get undressed from the top, from the waist up, and he examined my back and my spine and had me walking. I mean, obviously, they do that every time, but he walked out of the room and was gone for quite a while. And he came back in, and he like just looked at me with like a puzzled look on his face, and he says to me, "Don't laugh at me," he says. And I'm like, "No, I'm not going to laugh at you." And he says, "I'm not exactly sure that you have only one disease. I don't even know if you only have two diseases." I'm like, "Okay." And he said, "I think that you have," and I'm probably going to butcher it. He says that I think that you have, I'm looking at it, spondyloarthropathy. Have you guys ever heard of that? I've never heard of it. So I'm just looking at him, and I'm like, okay. And he said, "I'm almost positive that this is what you have." And he said, "We need to do blood work, and we need to do an MRI of your spine your entire spine. And we need to do that soon, especially that it's affecting your eyes so much, and it's moving rapidly with your eyes. I was like, okay. And the blood test that you do is it's HLA B27, and also a rheumatoid factor, IgA, and IgB, and an IgM. I don't know. Leave a comment below if you guys have heard of this at all. But this is it's a chronic disease, but it affects your spine. Anything that you look up is not great. So again, I think that the reason why I was so sick is the things that I looked up isn't great. So I think the stress of all of that also caused me to be even more sick than I already was getting before I even entered the doctor's office. And for some reason, my immune system has been down the last couple months anyway. So anytime I go to the doctor's office or the hospital or anything, I immediately have been getting sick. So all of that combined, I just think just knocked me on my butt. But yeah, that's where I'm at. He thinks that this disease is what's causing my issues with my eyes, and possibly what's causing my bladder problems. But he said that he doesn't want to do anything with my bladder, as far as I had told you guys before, that this appointment was going to be the determining factor if I was going to have to start cathetering myself. But he said that he didn't want to do anything with that. He wanted to hold off on that to find out first if the HLA B27 came back positive, because if that determines if I do in fact have the spondyloarthropathy, if I'm positive for that. But the MRI of my the the MRI of my entire spine will just, I guess, tell how severe it is. So that's where I'm at. I go this week to get that blood work done, but the actual MRI of all of that isn't till the 20th of March. That's as soon as they could get me in to do that. So I have to stress about that. But I just wanted to tell you why I hadn't been on. I guess I'm just super stressed about those two things. And the way that he came in and said it, I mean, he was nice about it, but I guess when you have this already, you don't want to know that you have one more or possibly two more diseases on top of this already. So let me know in the comments if you guys have ever heard of that, or if your neurologist has ever said something to you about possibly having that. But I will spell it out for you here. I'll spell it out up above here, so it's easier for you guys if you wanted to look it up. Again, the information isn't great, guys. There's good and bad. I mean, I guess there's no good on having this, but I guess I needed to know what was going on with my eyes, because it's worrisome because it's getting worse. But I just wanted to let you guys know where I was and what was going on. Yeah, so that's where I've been, and that's what's been going on. I will let you know the outcome of all of this and what he decides with everything. I also want to know how things are going with your guys's your steps. If you guys are in just step 1 and 2 of your grieving process, or if you guys have moved on to step 3 and 4, how is that going for you? I hope it's going well. Sorry I've been gone. I just want to know, leave in the comments how you guys are doing. I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you guys had a good weekend. It's snowing here again. I thought it was supposed to be nice this week, but unfortunately, it snowed overnight and quite a bit. So I'm stuck here in the house just working again. So I hope you guys have a good day. Again, leave a comment if any of you have this. If you guys have any information about it, I would love to know what I'm looking at. And yeah, I hope you guys have a good day. And again, you guys are worth it. He wouldn't have put you here if you weren't. And I will do another video in the next couple of days, guys. Again, it's Monday. It's the beginning of the week. It'll just get better from here on out. All right, guys. Have a good day. Bye.